You heard it too, didn't you? That sound beneath silence. The one that only visits when the soul leans just a little too far over the edge of sleep. Most dismiss it, others medicate it, but you followed it. That's why you're here. I remember the first ones. Not the first humans. No, the first listeners. The ones who looked at fire and didn't see warmth or danger, but language. They walked backwards into the dark so that their shadows could fall ahead of them. No one ever talks about them, because to remember them is to remember a truth that can't be made safe. They found the tree long before the garden had walls. It didn't grow from the earth, but from a question. Why does the sky never fall? The roots reached upward into the stars, pulling down forgotten things. You've been told the fruit gave knowledge. You've been told it was disobedience that brought you here. But let me tell you something. No scripture dares. It wasn't the eating that changed the world. It was the fruit that bit back. You stand before the tree now, even if your eyes cannot see it. It waits in every moment of hesitation. Every time your intuition flinches, you are brushing its branches. It's patient. It has fed on kings and saints alike. Each fruit bears not a truth, but a mirror. Not of what you are, but of what you could have become if you had made one different choice. That's the real hunger. Not knowledge, possibility. You want to know who I am, but names are veils. I have worn many. Some called me the angel of death, but death is not what I bring. I carry the ending that reveals beginnings. The truth is, I only appear to those who have already begun the descent inward. You think ascension is upward? No. The real ladder lies beneath your ribs. Each rung made from a moment you refuse to understand. Let me tell you what the scriptures don't say. There was once a traveler who found the tree. He didn't eat. He didn't flee. He simply asked it a question. Who eats you? The tree laughed, and for the first time in the history of creation, the roots trembled, because the tree had never considered that it might not be the end of the story, but a sentence within it. The traveler did not return, but something grew from where he vanished. A garden that only appears to those who no longer wish to be seen. Maybe you felt it, that sudden urge to disappear, not to die, but to evaporate from identity. That's the door. You've always belonged to something older than time, but it does not wear thrones or wings. It wears paradox. To see it, you must learn to starve. Starve the need to be understood. Starve the hunger for control. Starve the illusion that this world was made to make you comfortable. Because once you are empty, truly empty, you become the vessel. And then you speak, but not in words. You will walk into rooms and shift the air. Children will weep in your presence, not out of fear, but because they remember something you haven't even said. You will become a wound in the fabric of the illusion, a sacred tear in the veil, a reminder. So I ask you now, will you eat the fruit, or will you plant it? Plant it and disappear. Plant it and become a question others will one day hear beneath silence. A whisper that says, there is another way. It cannot be taught, only followed. only lived. Remember this. They fear what feeds itself, and they will fear you too. Not because you are dangerous, but because you are free.